Hello everyone. We're gonna go over the pump operation. First, get in the cabin. Make sure that the handbrake is on. Make sure that the transmission is in neutral. And then we engage the PTO. So the PTO is engaged with this lever here. So press the top, pull. Now the PTO is engaged. So get out of the truck. There's this little indicator on the dash, indicates the PTO is engaged. Now we're going to drop the suction hose in the water. So this suction hose is meant to draw water from a pond, a pool, water tank. It has a strainer at the end, so it does not suck any rocks or debris that would damage the pump. So we're going to drop that in the water. Now we're going to go around the truck and make sure that all the valves are turned off except the ones that we want to use. So we're going to go on the other side first. So all the valves and operations indicators and buttons are labeled, translated. So there are two water outlets here with a quick connection. One of the hoses is provided with a truck, and then this is another suction source if you want to connect to a hydrant with the same hose that's provided with a truck. So that needs to be closed. This side needs to be closed because we're not going to be discharging from that side of the truck. Closed, closed, and you can check inside and see that the ball valve is shut. And then this suction here, which is not connected, also needs to be in a closed position. So the controls are duplicated on each side. So there's pressure gauge, RPM gauge. So the RPM can get controlled here via the lever. So on both sides, and that increases the output of the pump. So we're going to go on the other side and do the same, check that all the discharge connections that we're not using are shut. So first we want to keep those shut to create some suction on the hose, and then this one is closed as well. That's the alternate suction from the hydrant. And then this one here, which is the suction from the water, we're showing that one open. So next we're going to turn the pump on. So with this button here, that activates the pump. So the pump is turned on. It's starting to draw water. Does not have any pressure yet. Now there's a little bit of water coming on this side, which is fine. Then we're going to increase the RPM. We're going to open that side. And we're going to open both sides as well. And then we can increase the RPM more and get more discharge. So that's the water discharging from the both outlets. And we're not going to do it now, but you have also the option of discharging on this side. So you can pump from the other side and discharge on this side as well. And that's about it. When we're done, we'll drop the RPM off. And we'll turn the pump off with this button here. Thank you for watching. So when you're done, we're going to shut off the water intake connection. So the pump, even though the pump is off, it's still drawing water. So it has momentum. And so that stops the suction hose from drawing water. And then what we can do is let the water drain. There's other drain connections to completely drain the water from the truck. I think they're on the other side. They're underneath the truck. little water spigots that you have the option to open and let the water run out. So this will allow you to drain all the water, so you can no longer have any water sitting in the pump, because there's barely any water trickling in now. So what we can do is we can shut off the PTO, and then we can reopen this valve to completely drain the water by gravity. Shut off the PTO here, engage the lever back in its original position, and then so that shuts off the pump completely. Now we can reopen this valve to let the water that's in the hose drain back into the water source. And that's about it. Fairly simple, 2 buttons, a few levers, and you've got yourself a fire engine. You can get water from a pond, from a well, from a water tank. If you're at a farm and you have a separate water tank truck, this truck does not hold any water except what's water that's residual in the pump and the pipe. It's purely a fire apparatus, fire engine. Thank you for watching. One last thing to add is some of you may have noticed the gauges weren't displaying pressure or RPM. There's a toggle here, toggle switch that turns on the gauges, so it was off during the test, but all the gauges work. Thank you.